You know, Ruben asked the magic bumper question the other day when I said I cleaned a 50-year-old bumper. How many years was it inside? Don't know. It's been inside 10 years for me. The guy I got it from, who was the second owner, 8 years that he owned it, it was inside, then 2 years it was outside. And the person he got it from, it laid for over 10 years in their garage/barn. So I don't know how many years it spent inside. The car has, it's an actual 42,000 mile car. That is true. So I don't know. But I know it doesn't take long for these bumpers to turn into crap. Now here's another original bumper, covered with the dust. Has all the lines in it. From, you know, it's not re-chromed. This bumper here, okay, is only 49 years old. When we pulled out all the original front end parts for it, the bumper had a dent in it right here. So I was like, okay. I said to myself, the chrome is decent on the car. You know what I mean? The rear bumper looks nice. Front bumper's got a dent in it. I'll hunt down a bumper and have it re-chromed or whatever I gotta do. You know, there was never any intentions of painting this car. The actual deal I had with him is the last convincing thing to get him to sell me the car was we had an agreement that I would never paint it. Oops. So whatever. And we're talking and we're gathering up all the parts. I go back up there with Mike, load our three-quarter to pick up the car with the trailer. Being it is 2.5 hours away from my house. And I said, okay, you know, I'm going to grab the bumper. And he goes, listen. He goes, if you want, you could grab the bumper off the front of my 65. He goes, because I have a brand new bumper I'm going to put on the 65. So of course, the first thing I did was try and get the brand new bumper, which he wouldn't give up. So I jumped on the ground real quick, ripped this one off, and called it good. There's another bumper that's as mint as the back one. It was the thought of giving away a brand new bumper as opposed to this one on the car that he couldn't get past. So this car here, if I remember right, the original owner car always garaged at 37,000 miles on it. So when he pulled out the original, that one had a flathead 6 and he did up a 360 for it with a turbo 400, had a Chrysler rear and stuff in it. It's been on my videos, you just see it sitting there with the engine out of it. So good. And this was the bumper that's been on the car for the 10 years I own it. And as you'll see, it's going to be a mint bumper. This actually right here is oozing off these brackets. Those are the brackets that I made to hold the moon tank. The moon tank has the straps around and the bolts here and here. And these bolts go through here. This one's moved over. Go through here, go through the bumper, and go into my two tabs here as a stiffener. So, and front and rear bumpers are the same. Here's the cutout right here for the license plate light. They do is they make the bumper, then they just stamp the holes in a different spot. So if you're hard up for a bumper, you just weld up the holes, grind them, drill your new holes, which would be here and here for a rear, and you're good. In the front, these are directionals, in the back, they're reverse lights. These lenses are supposed to be amber. I put the clear ones in there with amber bulbs, because I thought it looked nicer. My 68 has amber lenses on it. So, like it's supposed to have. There you go, guys. First wiping. I wiped it off with glass cleaner and one wipe of the chrome cleaner. Still see it needs to be done again. Not a bad piece, huh? I think it passes. So, like I said, if you're doing a concourse registration, I wouldn't put it on the car, but I think it looks mint. So let's pull those two brackets off and keep going. So I'm just giving this a quick cleaning. I obviously don't need it today. I just figured I want to just do things today on the car. So I figured let me clean this and put it to the side. I'll take it. It's not perfect. There are scratches in it, you know, light scratches in it. From I guess all the years of who knows what they did with it. Pushing it, climbing it, scraping snow off it. But that was just 2 wipings. And to show you how mild the wipings were, I still got that little rust, which isn't from the bumper, it's from the back of that carriage bolt. So I'll take it, guys. 49 years old. We'll be 50 in a month. Call it good. Let's move on.